How's it going? So right now I'm going to be unboxing the Legion 7i. This is the 2022 model. This one has a 12900HX, 1TB hard drive, 32GB of RAM, and an RTX 3080 Ti. I know I've covered the Legion 7 in the past, but this one is a fully loaded model. So here we have the charger. I'm pretty sure it's the same 330 watt charger that's been shipping with every single Legion, at least since I've been covering laptops. Yes, it is. I won't even bother unboxing this. You've seen this particular charger a lot of times on my channel, and I've mentioned before. And then here's your power cord. Because I'm in Americana, I get the US one. And this might be a bit of a surprise for you if you haven't seen any unboxings of this. It actually comes with additional keycaps, and you got some Lenovo branding right here, and pretty much you could change the switches and the keycaps. And apparently this gives you analog style switches, where if you barely press on it, it'll barely press down, kind of like how an analog stick works, where if you just say you're walking in a video game, you barely shift the stick forward, the character moves slightly, and then when you push it all the way, then they start running. Apparently this works like this. I didn't get a chance to test it the last time I had a Legion, but I will definitely give that a shot this time. Alright, well, let's just get right into it, guys. Sorry, Razzie. And here we have it. The unboxing experience is a little bit more premium compared to the Legion 5i Pro, if you haven't noticed already. Guys, and here's the big reveal. They always ship in this little cloth. And here is the laptop. It's kind of like it's a bit of a blue, not too much. It's still more of a gunmetal gray. It depends on the lighting. It just seems like the way the light's hitting this right now, it has a bit more of a blue hue to it than it typically would. See on the back, all of your ports are here. And this wonderful brushed aluminum look is awesome, and that's new for this year. Last year, it wasn't brushed aluminum like this. And then on the side, you got some more ports. There's a lot of USB Type-C ports on the Legion. That might be a good thing for you. It might not be, but the design of this laptop is just really, really nice. I think they did a good job cleaning up the design compared to last year. You can get away with taking this out on a corporate gig. So let's just power this on for the first time. And the way the brushed metal looks against how the RGB bounces off surfaces, I think it's one of the best RGB in the business right now. I will say though that it's not as good as how Corsair had it, just in terms of the algorithm of how the RGB transition from different colors. Here it just seems a little bit janky, a little choppy in the way that Lenovo's doing it. But you're not dealing with any of the issues that Corsair had before with their IQ software last year. It would drain battery. One thing I'm a bit disappointed in is the display hasn't really improved. I think it's time for Lenovo to step up their display game. But still, for gamers, this is still one of the best displays. It's fast, it's bright, the contrast is great, and any gamer would really enjoy this screen. Or anyone who really into productivity. I would say creators might be a little bit let down that the display is only 100% sRGB, but everyone else I think would really love this screen. And another thing that's new for this year is there's now a fingerprint reader, which I always tend to like a little bit more than Windows Hello. So yes, I would love to set that up. And one thing that's cool about it is every time it's asking for your fingerprint, it lights up green. It's all these little details that Lenovo kind of put into their laptops that a lot of other manufacturers don't. So it's always the small things that really, really make a big difference, especially in such a competitive world where technology is when technology is kind of becoming a bit commoditized. And we're just right off the bat, just anyone's first impressions. It's really easy to understand why everyone recommends these laptops, and I do too. These are probably among the best. I'm going to run through a whole bunch of games, and I'm going to be comparing it to the Legion 7i 3070 Ti, and I'm really interested to see how the Intel 12900HX compares to the 12800HX I tested on the Legion 7 and the 3070 Ti versus the 3080 Ti. So I'm really curious to see how much of a difference that makes and if it's worth it